Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
And another ball. That's in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. And the defense was ready for it with the shift, but no one could come up with it.
Shohei on the go. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
That's outside.
No outs. Runner on second. Ground ball left side. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's Freddie Freeman now.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
One to know to Freddie Freeman. Right through there for a strike.
That's in. Ball two.
Ohtani, the runner at second with one away. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Payoff pitch. That smash towards center. Out number 2.
That is the shortstop, Bet.
And strike one to Mookie Betts.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's out.
Outside
Nope.
with a breaking ball. Kyle Tucker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. In there at the knees for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Mookie Betts with a big strike in the inning. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. How about a report on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Ball
Way to lay
2.
off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitch.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
That one missed.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is fouled back.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Here's a 1-1. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Got him looking for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Perdomo wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swings through that high fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's got himself a triple.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Ryan Smith.
In there for strike 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. In to score from third. It's 2-1. And he'll pull into second safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here is Ildemaro Vargas. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Outside with a breaking ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Freeman.
Vida!
That ends the frame. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chase Field, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. See you later. He sends one out the opposite way, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
In the air left field, but won't make it there after the bad jump.
Batting 8, the catcher.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Dalton rushing, getting ready to hit.
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Close
Ball
one,
3.
doesn't get the call. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
3-2 now. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Man, that got him square in the mask. Still in the second, already in 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Digging in, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1.
Nope, outside.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. 3 balls and a strike. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Pajes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. 2-2 game. Back here in the desert. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 11. That
That's
one
a ball.
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Aye.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Batting in, the catcher, number 35, Aramis Garcia.
Ball, that's out.
And the 1-0.
Nope.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fouled off. He was late. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move to the gap. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Tim Tawa.
Next to hit, Tim Tawa.
A strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
For the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, number 4, Mikel Marquez.
Inside corner at the knees, that's a strike. Good fastball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Ball,
Fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Tawa off of first with 2 away. Inside.
Nope, inside,
and the
ball
count
2.
is even, 2-2. Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider. 2 innings in the book, and it's 2-2. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. Oof. That one went straight back and got our ump right in the mask. Let's hope he's okay.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
To the right side,
Foul.
and that's foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Garcia takes it in for the out, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the 3rd baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ball down.
What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. We go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball there. That one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it. One away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Tim Walter. Perdomo.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
The third baseman, Nolan.
Notto comes in to take his cuts. He popped out his first time. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On a line out towards center. And that is that. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Ryan Ward. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brandon Garcia, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Thompson warming up as well. That's in there, and it's 0-2. On the ground to third, Arenado. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next to the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton Rushing.
In the air, right field. Carroll has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
Outside
That's ball
low,
2.
and the count is 2-0. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That's out number 3. We go to the bottom of the fourth. All even, 2 apiece. Back here in the desert, bottom of the fourth, number 15 now at the plate.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
The 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 2-1. And that is out of play.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Yep,
Slider misses outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ball one off that pitch down.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offer in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. Inside, almost got him. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Go ahead run on base. Next is the speedy first baseman. Runner on the go. On the ground to first, but that rolls foul. The 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate. Ball.
Man at first, 1 away. That's off the
ball
mark.
3.
And now 3-1. Fought off foul. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A 2-run blast, and they lead it. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 0-1 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. The 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man aboard now with one away.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmett Sheehan gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Blake Trinan.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
One down. Now up next for Arizona, Tim Tawa. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just
that's
missed.
just out.
The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. So now 1-2. Got him. That's the second out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Aye.
The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Chopped to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now 4-2. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Ball one, no strikes.
Inside.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
That's a ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Way outside, full count now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hell, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Eduardo Rodriguez won't go any further, and he had to battle. Nothing came easy in this start, but he leaves with the lead. New arm when we get back.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
Diamondbacks,
pen for the Diamondbacks,
number 55,
Brandon Garcia. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Cahill.
The D-backs leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. To third, Arenado. Tosses across to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Next to the dish is Freddie. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Just missed.
That's down.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
On the ground, right side, in plenty of time to first, and Freeman is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Carroll.
Well, these
Ball
Diamondbacks really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-0. Almost got him.
That's ball 3.
And that's through there for a strike. 3-1. That one misses.
Ball 4, that pitch is
so
out.
Lead off walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Runner takes off. Hit on the ground to short. Betts fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's Nolan Arenado.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball 1.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's the ball. Throw bounces in, and he's safe.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far when you don't have a good thrower behind the plate. He's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Right through there for a strike. That clips the zone. It's 2-2. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him. 2 away.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Lake Trinan is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Alex Vesia taking over on the mound.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Late swing fouled off. Two outs with a runner at third. On the ground, Freeland whips it to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. One left for Arizona, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in the desert, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. At the plate, Mookie Betts.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The next offering
inside.
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to third. Whips it across, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball in.
And the 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In the air, out towards right center. And there's two down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Ryan.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Garcia out of the game, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Diamondbacks,
Thompson gets the call from the pen. He's been so good against lefties.
Thompson.
Ball, that's outside.
Thompson, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Just a slow ground ball this time. And foul ball. Got him swinging. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, well, we go bottom six. Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one in the air, right field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he starts the bottom of the sixth with a double. And now the first baseman, number 11. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
In there at the knees. Strike one. Vesia. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at second. And ball
Ball
four,
four.
2 aboard.
First
Maybe a
base.
little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Now the 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Tim.
2 aboard with 1 out. Next to hit for Arizona, Tim Tawa.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Nope. That's inside.
Two on, 1 out. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside with a breaking ball. Ketel Marte on deck for Arizona. Three-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up. And the infield fly will
batter's
call.
out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia won't go any further tonight. And the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Edgardo Henriquez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Right side, hard hit. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
That's
Good
a ball.
slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 1 up, 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ball one,
that's
no
in.
strikes. The Diamondbacks trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, center field. On his way over. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
So back to the top of the order. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. 1 for 3. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Hey!
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Pajes not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Good job to fight that one off. Tied at 4. Just
Inside ball.
missed.
Ball, that's inside.
And there's a ball. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Got it. Third out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. It's now tied 4-4. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 7th, Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jonathan Hernandez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Klein also getting ready.
Hey!
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball almost got him there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2-2 now. Swings through it for the K. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Ryan Wolfsmith.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Henriquez checks over to first, and he's back. Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Left field. And makes the grab. That is the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We look ahead to inning number 8. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, is getting loose. Thought also throwing. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Next
Nope,
offering
that's
is
the ball.
downstairs. Mookie Betts up next for the Dodgers. Check swing, and he went 3-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
So I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Go ahead run on base. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. That's off
Ball
the mark.
one.
Ball one. There's the swing and a miss. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
That's
a
ball
really
two.
good take.
And it's
No,
filled
that's
up.
down.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. King Tut goes down on strikes. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's your one. Right through there for a strike. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now. Just about ready to roll. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And with
That's
that,
outside.
we're underway here in the desert. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups would pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
You'll one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That's to third. Arenado to first in time. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Okay, let's check out the lineup. An offense that emphasizes a patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone. Right now, the top on base percentage in the league.
Yeah, and it definitely frustrates opposing pitchers because these hitters don't go down easy. They manufacture long at bats, foul off pitches, and take their walks. It's not hard for teams like this to find success.
Freddie Freeman, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Rodriguez, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. Did not go. Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch.
And that is that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ketel Marte leading things off and takes a strike.
No, inside.
This one in the air. Rushing. And there's one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. Stays alive. Way inside.
Ball, that's outside.
Payoff pitch. This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run. A solo shot. And we're level. It's 1-1.
He ran the count full and saved his best swing for last. That was a battle, and he won. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. He's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game.
Ball, that's low.
And when a hitter steps in the box, he knows that I got to be ready to swing. And that's where it really opens things up for him to change speeds, change location to get the swing and miss.
So many strikeout pitchers do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Caught him looking for the K. Perdomo thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. That misses the
plate,
zone.
ball one.
And that's ball one. Two down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. Arenado off of first with two away. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. D-backs get one on the solo jack. All even at one apiece. Back here at Chase Field, top of the second, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that clips the inside corner. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. That's in there. Now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
One down. Ryan Ward getting ready to hit.
Hey!
And that's in there at the knees. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball, that's out.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. That funky Muncie with the homer for LA. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here in the desert, bottom half of inning number 2, Ildemaro Vargas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball,
Great
that's
take
off
right
the plate.
there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Just missed.
Outside.
The 1-0.
Hey! Ball! That pitch is out.
Swing and a ground
No,
ball.
foul ball.
And it goes just foul. This one in the air. Freeman should have this one. And there are 2 outs.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Aramis Garcia.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Brings it in for the third out. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And our score remains 2-1. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed. And another ball. Fouled off. He was late. The count 2-1. That one in there across the letters. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
And the count is filled up. No question about this one. It's out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they add a run. It's 3-1.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball,
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And
this one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First time up, he grounded to third. That's a strike. Man at second. In the air, left field. Tawa on the move. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One gone, runner at first. Here's Mookie now.
Ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0.
Hey!
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And in one hops the wall. Betts into second.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Betts stands at second with 2 gone. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. Tim Tawa stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. Ball one there.
Down.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Hey!
And that
that's
misses.
inside.
And now it's even 1-1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that's a foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. And now the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
That one lifted to left. Ward under it. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. On to the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And that one was indeed a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Hey!
On the outside corner, that is strike 2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Just misses with that one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton Rushing. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just off the inside edge. And now it's even up.
Ball, that's inside. Ball inside.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom 4, leading off, Geraldo Perdomo.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these D-backs do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's off the inside corner.
That's inside.
Ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes a ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. And they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
For the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Aye!
The Dodgers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That's in there. And that is strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball, that's outside.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Hey!
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Inside, ball 1.
Really
2.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there.
Nope.
And it's
Foul
off
ball.
the wall, but foul. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And out to a board. Next is the speedy first baseman. 0 for 1 so far.
Inside, ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Called out on strikes. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late with the swing there. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Brandon Garcia, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Thompson getting loose as well. And the 0-1. That one missed.
Ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just
Ball
off
three.
the outside part of the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Looking good, D-back.
Hey!
That one pushed foul. Outside
one.
low, and the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Smoked on the ground a second. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here in the desert, now the D-backs catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Aramis Garcia.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Lake Trinan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Garcia, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. Got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Tawa.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The D-backs trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's Ketel Marte. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. Misses
Inside
again,
ball.
5 in a row. The 1-0. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at first, one away. Well struck left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay to third.
No!
Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmett Sheehan done for the night. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Blake
49.
Trinan.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
In there for strike one. Two on, one out. That one's in there. 0-2. He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward moving under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they cut the lead to 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now Geraldo Perdomo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one smashed down the right field line. And this one looks like trouble. Here comes Marte around third. And now they trail by 1. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
Brandon
Diamondbacks,
Garcia on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
Outside, that's a
Activity
ball.
in the Arizona bullpen. Taylor Clark appears to be getting loose. Loaisiga getting cranked up as well. And a 1-2. Got him swinging. 1 out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Tucker,
That's a
next to
ball.
hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. 1-2 here.
This
Ball,
guy's a
that's
fun
outside.
guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Here comes Max Muncy. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and second, 2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
What do you
got?
Swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece and stays alive. Line drive,
that's
down
foul.
the line, and it's foul.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Here's a 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Dalton rushing, waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ripped to short. And that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Bottom of the 6. Here's the center fielder, number 15.
Ryan Smith.
Popped up. Freeland gets under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman, Gilgamaro. Bargain.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a foul ball. Big stock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next is the speedy first baseman.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-2. To the right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here at Chase Field, top of inning number 7. Dalton rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside.
That's outside.
And that's ball 1. That one the other way.
Oh,
and
that's
foul ball. The 1-1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Yeah!
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Brandon Garcia gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Taylor Clark. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Nope, that's down.
Ripped on the ground to second. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 5-3. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Hernandez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The catcher, number 35, Robert Garcia.
Next offering is down low. Hernandez, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. There's the strike, 95 of that one. That's the 3rd. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
On the ground, Freeland. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Back to the top of the order now. Ketel Marte will hit next. 1 for 3. And that misses. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Klein warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. There's a line drive to left field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Offense held in check there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Diamondbacks 3. Here in the desert, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
Next one misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one not close, and the count is 2-2. That misses, and it's a full count. Stays alive. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. From his backside, on the money. Nice play.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Here's Mookie to hit. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him. That's out number 2.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
Muncy digs in. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Slider clips the corner.
Base knock here really gives him an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow. He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next pitch is outside. Dalton rushing. Up next for the Dodgers. 2 on, 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 0-1 down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now.
Foul ball.
So they're all loaded up. And now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Payoff pitch. Oh, and this one gets away.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Taylor Clark will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now
on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Alex Freeland. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Hard hit left side. Perdomo on the first. They limit the damage here. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here in the desert, this is Corbin Carroll. The Diamondbacks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. All right, just about ready for baseball. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And we're underway.
Outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but So many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. Good
Ball,
eye in
that's
that
off the plate.
spot.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball 4.
So a
Take the bait.
leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Hey.
The 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Brings it in. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Runner on the move. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. There goes the runner. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Off the
He's
plate,
just
ball
given
1.
up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. And that drops in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is fouled back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fights it off. You'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and this one gets away. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch.
Might need to break out the laser timing. That was amazing speed coming down the line to score. Tremendous effort to come home on a ball in the dirt that was still pretty close.
Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Tucker on at second with 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Struck him out looking. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 3 and the D-backs coming up. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill today, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. You look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped on a line to center. And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
You know, sometimes, Boog, you need someone to grind out an 11 or 12 pitch at bat just to energize the team. That can lead to getting runners on, collecting a few big hits, and scoring more runs.
There's a strike. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball. That's inside. Yeah.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
We all know that that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. That catches the corner.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning set to go, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Under it. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
In the air to left center. Tawa on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. He walked and came around to score his first time up.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
High fly ball, right field. Carroll settles underneath it. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Number 15 now at the plate.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that one wrapped foul. Sheehan in his third season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. Got him swinging.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ildemaro Morgan.
Ball, that's out.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now, number 11.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Slider right there. This one pops straight up near the plate. Rushing under this one. And that's the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the third inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Ball one. Ah!
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. And that's in for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. On the inside corner for a strike. Pages on at first, nobody out. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball.
Up the middle. Perdomo tossed to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 1 left for LA, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the D-backs catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Aramis Garcia.
Hey!
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. This one smoked on its way out of here. That one felt good, and they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here comes the 0-1. And delivers outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder.
It was a bang play at first, Singy, so let's take another look at the throw that made it possible to get the out.
No doubt that 85-mile-per-hour heater was the difference on this play, according to StatCast, and it looked like a blur going across the infield from up here, and they just got the out.
That's a ball.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the last half of the third. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So runner at second, 2 down. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. And that one clips the corner. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The other way, makes a leaping grab for the out.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Back here in the desert as we go to the top of the fourth. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that misses. And that is ball one.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff. But
Oh,
base
that's
hit.
in.
Rushing. Stands in here. Leaves that one off the inside. And the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That's
Ball
a
3.
little bit low. That
Hey!
one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. In the air, left field, Tawa flying after this
Foul
one.
ball.
Can't get there. This one lands foul. And a payoff pitch. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And they add a pair. It's 5-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Hey!
Now the 0-1. In the air to left center. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Brandon Garcia, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Number 67, the right-hander, also getting loose. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Clearly,
Ball
he hasn't
inside.
had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 5-1 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Nolan Arenado. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch
That's
of
a ball.
outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Up the middle, Freeland. Tosses to first, and 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, Ryan Wolfsmith.
Foul ball. And that is out of play. The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The D-backs down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Vargas
That's a
in
ball.
the box now as he leaves that one up high. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
Just kept it
Diamondbacks,
simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. That one hit to right. That is the inning. One left for Arizona. They're down here 5-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Diamondbacks,
back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brandon Garcia. He last pitched 2 days ago. Stepping in,
Leading off for the
Andy
Dodgers,
Pajes.
the center
1
fielder,
for 2.
Andy Pajes.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That clips a corner, and he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's Mookie Betts. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, left side. Tawa on his way over. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Pitch gets away. He's in there. And the lead is up to 5.
Runner's got to be happy to be crossing the dish right there. Easy decision to head home when you see the ball get that far away from the catcher.
Two down, nobody on. Bounced up the middle. Perdomo on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 1. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now the D-backs catcher, Aramis Garcia.
Number 35, Aramis Garcia.
Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's outside. Nope, that's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2.
Ball.
The Dodgers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter.
Here's Ketel Marte. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Inside.
That's in. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And
that's
another
ball 3.
ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Sliced hard but foul. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball down the left field line. Ward going back,
That ball's
reaches for
foul.
it, but it's foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That's a great
Nope.
at bat. He saw a
Ball
lot
four.
of pitches and earned a walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That one fouled off. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Marte leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 2-run shot, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-3. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And now the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Vesia also throwing. Just off the outside edge. 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that's a little high.
There.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Holy Toledo! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 6-4.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Berg. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Hey.
And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0.
No. Inside.
Just
that's out.
missed. This to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, things that lead to big innings other than hits or home runs are, of course, walks and errors. Free base runners, and they've been gifted with both so far this inning. And that will make any manager in the dugout just stew a little bit, and I'm sure he is right now.
Man at first. Here's the center fielder. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. He's got it, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back here at Chase Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Let's go Diamondbacks!
On the ground. Perdomo
Got
on the
him.
first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Let's go Diamondbacks!
Left field. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Bounce to third. Arenado fires across the diamond. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Dalton.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Brandon Garcia out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So out of the
Diamondbacks,
pen for the Diamondbacks,
number 81,
Ryan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
There's a strike at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. They're up 6-4.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now
Dodgers,
for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the second baseman,
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-1. Hauls it in, one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fouled off left side. The Dodgers up by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Aramis Garcia. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they cut into the deficit.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
And he swings over the top there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 7th. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yep,
If you're
that
the
ball went
pitcher,
out.
you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
What a stop to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball in.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next to the Dodgers, the center
Just a
fielder,
simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is Andy Pajes.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds.
Hey.
Quick move to first.
Safe,
Ohtani
he's
back
good.
in. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Double play.
Got him.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Chase Field, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, Boog. Doesn't seem like there's anywhere for these pitchers to hide.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. The Diamondbacks with the tying run on at first. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside. And it's 2-0. That clips the corner. Ground ball left side.
Foul.
And it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
1 out man at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Geraldo Perdomo. He's already homered in this game. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. To third.
Out on the tag.
Got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Lake Trinan won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Will Klein. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. And this one squirts away from the catcher. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Nolan Arenado goes deep. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 7-6.
It would have been easy for them to count themselves out, but they didn't, and now they're being rewarded for it.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Two down, nobody on. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 6.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Dodgers 6.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kevin Ginkel.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Well, one-run game. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Aye.
Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Vaught getting loose as well.